before. So welcome. Thank you for coming along to meditate today. And hello over in Facebook. It's great to, it's 2:15. It's actually gone really grey. I was hoping it was going to stay sunny. I was walking in the woods this morning and it was just really peaceful, you know, when the sun's this time of year when it's coming in really low and it's hitting all the yellows, and it was really, really beautiful. And I actually had, and this is going to be a bit woo-woo, might be a bit too woo-woo. There's somebody in my membership community called Helen Cooper who does Bowen therapy, but also she does distance healing. And so while I was in the woods, she did some distance healing on me just as a gift. And it was really incredible. And I feel really calm and balanced now. And I hadn't realized that I wasn't feeling those things because I was feeling like I was doing okay before. But I think this second lockdown has actually knocked me around more than I think. Hi Ali. Yeah, it was stunning this morning, wasn't it? Yeah, it was beautiful skies. So I just have to pretend that's what's behind me today. But I was reflecting on, you know, what would be useful in today's meditation, on the back of, you know, that feeling how I was feeling this morning, and almost not realizing that I was feeling a bit knocked around. And so I thought, actually, we'll really keep this meditation simple. And in fact, I think yesterday's meditation, we were using the body. We were using the body to allow us to just accept what's there. And I think today we're going to really drop into the sensations of our body to just investigate and be curious about, well, how am I feeling right now? And that sounds really simple, but actually when we do that, we give ourselves permission to feel the things we're feeling, because the emotions that we have, they start as physical sensations in our body. So it's almost like an easier way to feel the emotions of what we're experiencing when we use our body to do it that way. So for those who haven't meditated before, we're just going to focus on two things. So we're having an active but relaxed posture. So we're not super relaxed, but we're also not holding ourselves too tightly either. And we also if thoughts happen in meditation, which they will, we're just going to notice and come back, and that's it. That's as technical as we need to be. And having your lower back is supported is useful if that's comfortable for you. And we will just gently close down our eyes. And if the wind picks up, I'll pop my hood up. So if you hear a rustling, it's me putting my hood up so that you can still hear me. Claire said it's a gorgeous day as well. Yes, so closing down the eyes, just taking a moment to really allow yourself to be in this space. I often find with my afternoon meditations that it takes me a while to fully land back in my body and come out of my mind, especially if I've been rushing around or trying to get things done. So just notice that your energy may be in your mind, and see if instead you can feel it in the chair or sitting on the bed or wherever you are. Can you just literally feel the weight of your body? Noticing how there's certain points where you can feel that weight. So the sit bones, the thighs against the chair, the shoulders against the backrest. And as we gradually allow ourselves to settle, we'll set an intention to be right here. I'm exactly where I planned to be. There's nowhere else to go. There's nothing else to do. This is it. This moment is all that's real. We'll start today by taking our attention to the very tips of the fingers. And maybe if you've meditated with me before or many times, your mind might already be predicting what you'll feel when you put your awareness with your fingertips. And then when we pay attention to the tips of the fingers and the fingers prepare for movement, we can feel a tingling sensation. And if you don't feel it, that's okay too. But just notice whatever sensations are there. And if you're feeling the tingling, just knowing that's your nervous system having a conversation. The electrical current of your fingers ready to move. And see if you can add your toes to your awareness now. Your fingers and your toes are resting in your awareness just gently. You might be aware of other sensations or thoughts or sounds, and that's okay, but we're just anchoring ourselves to the sensations in our fingers and our toes. And see if you can allow that awareness to travel up the ankles now, the shins and the calves, the knees. Maybe you can feel the real subtle sensations of your clothes against your skin, with the feel of the carpet or your socks on your feet. And then from your knees, allowing that awareness to travel up the tops of the legs, the thighs, into the hips. Can you allow the muscles in the leg to just let go? Just becoming aware of the sensations. And from the hips and that bowl of the pelvis, can you feel your body rising up out of there, the spine holding you up, the belly, maybe even beginning to become aware of the movement of the belly as you breathe. Noticing the top of the rib cage as it next to the stomach, up to the heart space and the chest. Again, maybe aware of the subtle rising and falling of the body as you breathe. Shoulders, the collarbone, feeling that frame of the body that holds you up, so the muscles can just let go and allow your body and the chair to hold you up. Just for this moment, you can let go of effort or trying. And you can gently bring the mind back if it wanders. So we're just paying attention to our body in a way that maybe we haven't for the rest of the day. Our eyes are closed, so senses are inward. Maybe there's a feeling of relaxation that's just there under the surface. Noticing the jaw and the forehead. Body is just here right now. And you're just paying attention. And as you pay attention, you might notice sensations in the body that want your attention. But just notice where your attention goes in the body. Is it the feel of the hips or one leg or an arm? Is there just an area of the body that's a little bit more in focus? And just allow that to be where your attention goes without trying to change it or move it on. Just noticing. And seeing if you can notice the breath as you do that. As you're paying attention to the areas that maybe are calling out for attention, just notice that you can breathe and allow the breath to almost travel to that spot. Now we know with our logical mind that the breath happens in the chest, but we also kind of feel the breath going to every cell of the body. See if you can just allow for that dual reality of the physical rising and falling of the lungs and the chest, and our felt reality of the breath spreading through the whole body. As we take some silence to just allow the breath to come and go, just allow your attention to be with whatever sensations come up in the body. And instead of trying to make them go or think about why they are that way or how they should be, instead just see if you can allow the gentle rise and fall of the breath to meet that sensation, wherever it is. Almost like you're making space for the sensations of your body with the breath. If there's more than one area, just whatever's the most obvious, until it passes and another thing takes its place. Anytime the mind wanders, just come back to the breath and allow that to guide you. And allow the breath to gradually deepen now, consciously taking the breath all the way down to the belly, feeling it rising and falling. And we'll take 3 bigger than usual breaths. So breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. And we'll take one more. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And just let the breath find its natural rhythm. Maybe take your awareness out of the body now, almost as if you were observing the body from the outside and just noticing how it feels now from when you began at the meditation and we were maybe in our heads and in the busyness, and just noticing if there's a sense of being more connected to the body and knowing that you can take a moment many times in the day to just connect into the body to bring you back to this place. And the more we do it, the more familiar that becomes. Gently returning movement to the fingers and the toes and gently blinking open the eyes. I'm going to take my hood down because I look a little bit ridiculous, but it got a bit windy and I didn't want it to interfere. And And whatever your experience was, whether it was thought-filled or calm and still, you're training your capacity, you're training your mind's capacity to be where you choose. And that's what ultimately unlocks you being able to experience each moment of the day with a bit more calm, a bit more clarity, and feeling like no matter what the waves are doing, no matter how busy and crashing the waves are, that you can surf on top of them. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning's meditation will be at 7:15, and I will see you there. Take care.